Hello, and welcome to this series of videos in support of this Materials Made Smarter outreach demonstration of how computer vision and machine learning can be used to recognize different materials to make recycling easier. My name is Dr. Robert Gibbs, and I have developed this demonstration with Professor Giannetti of Swansea University for Materials Made Smarter. Documentation about the theory behind this demonstration and instructions on how to use this demonstration are available at Discover Materials by scanning the QR code. Also available on the Discover Materials website, an electronic version of the printed booklet and further information about the code, the equipment, and progressively more detailed project documentation. In this second video in the series, I will demonstrate how to use the project controls to identify whether an object is a bottle, a can, or a coffee cup, and how to train, retrain, and experiment with improving the performance of the model. I assume that you have the system up and running in accordance with the first video of the series. Okay, so we've started the system, and now the system is up and running. There is a live view of objects as we put them inside the photo box. The system has two states, the training state and the prediction state. So at the moment we're in the training state. There are three possible data sets. The first data set is full of 50 of each of the categories. The categories are bottle, can, or coffee cup. And we can see that the number of images of a bottle is currently 50. The number of images of a can is 50, and the number of images of a coffee cup is 50. These are the training images that the system comes with. These images are stored in a folder, Images, Bottle, Can, Coffee Cup, A. And inside each of that are the three categories with an example image of one of the objects at various different orientations. Here is an example of the can. And an example of a coffee cup. So these images are stored in the folder BCCA. If you wanted to train for your own objects, you could select dataset B or C, and it would store that data in the relevant folder. So you do not disturb the original training dataset that the system comes with. In the training mode, we will start in a moment to train the dataset. The default setting for the number of epochs, the number of times it runs through the training dataset, is 10. We'll leave it at that. This is a progress bar that shows us the state of the progress, and the accuracy is how well the system is capable of recognizing the object in its own training dataset. There's a balance between 100% accuracy, where it can recognize every image it has seen before, and less than 100% accuracy, which enables it to have some generality and maybe see an image it hasn't seen before. You want to have an accuracy above 0.9 in this situation. So we're going to train the model. The first time you press train, the first epoch, as it loads all the 150 images into memory, take longer than the other epochs. But this training process takes a period of time, so we just have to wait for the training to complete. Okay, so I've sped up the training process on the video. As described in the booklet, the process of training or learning takes a long time. But once the machine has learnt each of the objects from its training dataset, it can recognize them in real time. To save training the model each time, we can press the Save Model button, which will save the model into the file BCC model, so that we don't need to do the training process every time if we're happy with the training. Following training, the system moves to the predict state, and it's ready to recognize objects now. So we still have our live feed from the camera in the photo box, and if I put an object into the photo box and then press the recognize button, we can see that the system has recognized that this object is a can, and it's recognized it with 100% certainty that it is a can, not a bottle, not a coffee cup. If I now put a different object into the photo box and press the recognize button, the system has very quickly now recognized that the object is a bottle from its training data set. And then the third type of object, the coffee cup, we can press the recognize button again, and the system has recognized that it is a coffee cup with 100% certainty. So you can experiment with putting different objects in and seeing what the system thinks they are. If, for example, we put in a different type of can and we press recognize, we can see that the system still recognizes it as a can, but because this is a can it's never seen before, is even a different color to the previous can, it has 92% confidence that it is a can, 8% confidence that it might be a coffee cup. But the important thing for machine learning is that it uses the most likely category as its final recognition of an object. And if we try the experiment again, this time with a bottle that it's never seen before, we try and recognize that, and again it recognizes it as a bottle. This time with 100% confidence, even though it has never seen this bottle before. It is not the bottle that is in its training dataset. So it has clearly found some features of bottles that it is happy definitely recognizes as a bottle. So we can work on how to improve the model. You can experiment with putting different objects into the photo booth. If we give it its can again, we can know that it's definitely a can. In the fourth video of the series, we'll look into more detail as to how you can improve the performance on recognizing objects it's never seen before. But have fun with the system on the 3 objects it's been trained to recognize. I'll see you there.